Hey friends, looks like we're getting into a game. 4-player Fog Islands. Okay. So it's my turn. 15 points. This one, I see a good 699. Or do we go for 8, 5, 10? Yeah, I think we got to go 8, 5, 10. And hope we get or I'm sorry, 8, 9, 10 is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think we got to do that. 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Get a little bit of everything, and we'll go this way. Yep, not surprised. They were probably waiting to see which one I took. Unfortunately, I wasn't really close to a port if I went north, right? Which the pink one, yeah, they can get on the ore port. So we shall see. This might be a dead road, but it's still probably a good spot to build a night. Okay, so I got a comment recently that said I should click on this in the beginning just so people can take a look at the scenario. Fog Islands, 15 points, 4-player. This one, it's an interesting match because some people believe in going to the shore, into the Fog Islands, and other people I've played against have tried to stay just up on this main island. So I guess it has a little bit to do with, yep, okay. Yeah, that person's headed for the Fog Islands. But there's a lot of empty fog in the Fog Islands. So, and you don't get points. You don't get like island points for building there either. So we shall see. Yeah, I feel like lately when I've been matched in these recorded matches, it's been 3-player. So glad to see 4-player. It's, going first is tough, but I'm on all 3 of the key ingredients, so I've got that down. But 3-player, it's just too easy for somebody to drop out, right? And you run into, then it's just like one-on-one with a crazy AI. And, it's just weird. Okay. I mean, I think they had to take that, but what? The 811-4? No, okay. Okay. Wow. They are leaving, yeah, green. The 811-4. Oh my God. That is tough. That is a tough one to leave behind. Wow. Okay. I don't think I would have done that, but I get that. Well, this could be a really tough match for us if we are staying up north. So, interesting. It looks like... Boy. know it's me. I think I'm going 8-4. And I'm also taking a ship. Because no reason not to. 6, okay. Thought about the 6-3. But, you know, it is what it is. 6 again, wow. Strong for those guys. Yeah. Well, I may get stuck here. Yep, I'm getting stuck here, so that was kind of a waste. Maybe I should have taken the 6-3. We shall see how this works out. Okay. Well, there's that. This would be hilarious if we're the only one who gets their night, right? I mean, I'm in just such a bad position that would just be so funny. Oh my God. 11. Oh, maybe that gets it done for green. Or maybe not. Green may need more than that. Wow. What a crazy game. I mean, I am just in a horrible position. Doing this, I should have taken a road and pointed north. I should have thought it through better. That these guys were just gonna, oh, pink. Pink's got it. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Pink and I. Well, blue keeps one. Doesn't blue have to? Yep. I assume they're keeping the first one because that's like, they had a choice of which one they wanted for the city. So, interesting. Seven. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 7. All right, blue. I think we'll drop this here and Steal from you. Okay. I'm going to do that. Okay. Eight. Okay. Well, that's nice. This is just such a funny game. Oh my god. Don't have it. You were blocking what you needed. There's just not going to be that much sheep on this unless those numbers get hot, right? So, yeah. Funny. 2. Is there even a 2 on this island? Oh, there is 2. Okay. Oh, I've got to activate my... I am so out of it today. Oh my god, I've got to activate my knights. What am I thinking? Yeah, okay. Just a very weird, long, distracting day, and thought I would chill out in front of the Catan board. And even though I did get a good opening spot, if I roll a 7, I deserve to roll a 7. The 3. Okay. Let me activate this and see what these guys are up to. 6. Okay, so Pink's got to activate, right? Yeah. Is blue going to lose their second city? That would be stunning. 8. Yeah, blue lost their second city. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. Malchik, 78. Baby coal is blue. Baby coal is pink. And hard gay is green. I don't have it. 5. What is he? Oh, he wants to give me that. Yeah. So he did get the city. Wow. Third city. 5. Oh, good for him. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. And you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the extra city, clear the board. 3. I need to get some commodities, boy. Pink is killing it with that 3. If I'd taken the 6-3, I'd have been rocking it. 5. Constitution. Boy, blue keeps just bouncing back. I've got nothing. Good numbers, but Need some rolls. Blue still needs to build. Okay, a 6. Wow, he is rocking it with that stuff, with the commodities. Yeah, in retrospect, that might have been a better way to go on that 6-3, but here we are, a full round, and we've got no resources. So I got nothing, my friend Blue. He's offering that? I got nothing. You just, yeah. No one wants to trade with you. Hmm. 10. Okay. Wow, I got a resource. I got a resource. Blue. Trying to make all these crazy trades. I need... No. This for this? No. We'll just we'll say no. I need things that I can't get myself. Is he gonna steal it? No. Is that our second city? Yeah. Wow. Purple. Nice. 2. They all got cards there. I'll do that for you, green. Hopefully, oh, good move, green. $10, okay. I got nothing. Irrigation. Well, that was good. Can he build the... Oh, he got medicine. Okay. He still's got to build a knight. No, doesn't help. That's really what I need. I'll do that. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to keep these. If I get a couple 8s, that would be terrific. An 11. I don't even. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's try to keep 4. Okay. I'll take that. Ouch. Good. Good with pink, because you're not on there. 4 again. Green gonna move this. Good spot. Yeah, good block. Is that what he's looking for? I don't know. Okay. Nobody has that. Brick hasn't been rolling. There have been very few 9s, I think. 3 9s. So, yeah. Okay, that's smart. There's a 9. Okay. Let's see. I think we've got to build up and over to the 4-2. So yeah, let's do that. And let's see if someone wants to do that. Blue? No. Okay. I think that's it. I'm not going to build another knight to help him out. 6. Good block. Pink's got 2. I've got 2. Green was activated. They moved it. Okay. Wow, lots of walls there, Pink. This will be crazy if Blue loses. I think it would be a 3rd city. Five. Can they build another knight? They might not have time. Might run out. We are under. That is crazy. Oh, let's see. They get saved. Deserter. Stealing from Pink, I'm assuming. Yeah. Wow. Blowing Pink up. 7. think I've got to hit blue, right? Because he's winning. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we got that. That is no help. I think that's, let's see, maybe green wants that. Does green want that? They trying to build a city? No. Blue probably doesn't either. No. Okay. $11. Okay, so pink, we are seeing so many cities lost. Wow. And I'm just not getting any cards either. So we need some cards. 8, okay. That's good. I'll take that. I'm way over. Yeah. Boy. Green only has 2 settlements out, which is interesting. Now, I might do that otherwise, but I can't do that now. Oh, wow. Wow, green. So, really tight game here. 9. I am way over. Yeah. Four. Okay. I will definitely take that. Okay, so let's hope this or this help get us some stuff. See if anybody is looking for sheep. Is that a thing? Green, are you looking for it or not really? Okay. Maybe not really. Green, maybe they don't need it. Okay. Is that a thing? No. He doesn't have it, so let's just activate, promote, and do that. Okay. 4 again, wow. We are really close from getting blown up by no, nobody has it, I don't think. Because of the 9. I think green used theirs. You got 2. You built a wall, which you then had to destroy. And we've been blocking blue on the last 4. Or the last 2 4s. Oh, green did have 1. Wow. Okay. $10. Oh, man. Could use another 8. I guess he could too. 7, yeah. Okay. Get rid of that. Probably should have built, well, I was running out of time then. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Hmm. 5. Okay. That's it. Got nothing. 9. Okay. Wow. That's big. 10. Okay. Good, good, good. And I'm over again. Even when I had nothing before. I could have used 2 of my cloth for something and built a road. And I'm thinking maybe I should have done that while I could. And just take advantage of that trade bonus. But these guys are definitely getting green cards. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Let's see what we've got. 6 again. Wow. Okay. Strong for blue. He's going to get a metro. Once he gets a metro, then he's not losing a city. I think that's like his best bet. We've got a couple things we could do. I think I'm going to do that there. Let me see if I can do that. Okay. Pink. Do that. We're going to, you know what? Let's do this. Let's take advantage of this. Try to get some science cards. And we'll do that as well. Make sure we get the point, a 10. Or tie for the point, I guess. 6 again. Wow. Pink's lost a lot of wheat. But I was able to get a brick out of it, so that was good. 6 again. My gosh. 14 sixes. That is nuts. Yeah. Wow. I guess he's got to figure out what his next step is. 12. Oh. Okay. Well, let's take that. Road bill. Oh my God. Where have you been my whole life, road building? Okay. Gotta use it. Boy, I'm really, really boxed in here. And pink could just go for, you know what? Let's just keep moving. 10. Okay. Blue card, but not for us, and not for him either. It was a 6. Interestingly. 7. Commercial harbor. Okay, I'll take that. Two. Alchemist, printer. Who got the? It wasn't me. Did he get the printer also? I think so. Wow. Okay. No, don't have it. I think we're rolling an 8. And then we're stealing. Okay. Two, 3, 4. So 4 and 4. Or you know what? We'll do 2 and 6. See if we can get something. Yep. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's take those. Thank you. Let's do commercial harbor. I'm going to give you a wheat. Okay. Great. Pink. Give you a sheep. Okay. And we're giving you a sheep. What did you have, green? Oh, you had that? Okay. So that's that. And let's do that. That. And we are going to do road building. We're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And turn time down. Okay. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. Boy, yeah, been a weird day. I would have liked to have moved my trade over to build second level of science, but I guess that's not happening. Ooh, green gets a road on a 5. Oh. Yeah, so that's what I was saying in the beginning of this intro about this game. I would have liked to have gone, don't get me wrong, I would have liked to have done it, but that was a mistake. That spot was a mistake, that setup in the beginning. I feel like I'm playing over my head here. I'm in second place numbers-wise, but I'm really not surprised if I'm in, third or fourth at the end of this match. I think this is Blue's game. Blue's kind of have to decide what they're doing now. Are they going to go down to the water? Are they going to go up and try to get on the 6-3, maybe? or even that 3 for 1 port, the 6 at the 3. You know, to do something. They do have a clear path on either side to build down. Okay, they're doing that. Okay. They can make Mighty Knights, so 4. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, great, great, great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That gets us this. We'll do this instead. Do that. Let me see if he'll trade me this. Will he trade me that? Blue? It's up to you. Okay. Nine. Saboteur, that's good. Oh, I'm tied. I can't believe I'm tied for the lead. I guess that... Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I do feel like I'm playing over my head. So finishing even with 8 is a lot. But I would love to get on that sheep port up there. Yeah. 3. Wow. 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 That is crazy good. Yeah. Because he's got 2 brick and 1 wood, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. Green was looking for that trade. Sorry. Blue. Five. A spy card. Okay. He might have gotten a spy card too. Let's see what happens. Spy, yep. This would be brutal for me if he takes both mine. Nope, he's taken from pink. Yeah, that's smart. I mean, I am playing over my head. There's just not that many more points I can get. If he can build a Mighty Knight, then yeah, he's gonna... Okay, so that's a smarter 3 for 1 port. I wasn't thinking that, but yeah, build down to that 3 for 1 port. Deserter. Who's he stealing from? Must be pink, yeah. Okay, now he can block for the 6 with that. Three. Huh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm assuming he has... Oh, he has a trade too. Let's see what he's got. We'll take the merchant. And we'll play the saboteur. Okay. And I think... What's funny is I can't even put the merchant on the 3, right? Because I'm not on my wood. I have 3 wood, so yeah. Let me just get out of this. I can't even really play it exactly. A 6. Wow. I'm on good numbers. They just got to roll. I could use some 8s. 8s have rolled 4 times. The 6 has rolled 16 times. That is crazy. That is crazy. An 8. Okay. Well, there it is. And a master merchant. Okay. That could be good. Unfortunately, I go right after blue. So, oh, and there's that. Oh, I had longest road. Okay. That's right. When I did the road building, but I wasn't expecting to keep that. So, yep, back to 6. And another 8. Okay. So he probably has science bonus. Because of, yeah. There he goes. Good for him. Stealing from pink or green. Or me, maybe. Oh, he moved his own road. I wouldn't have moved it that way. Interesting. 9. Okay. I'll take that. I get a card. Yeah, I'll take that. Irrigation. Okay. Awesome. 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 Okay. Let's do Master Merchant. What have you got? No brick, unfortunately. We'll take 1, 2. Okay. Thank you. And then we're going to put the merchant there. And we're going to do that for that. Science bonus. We're going to, let's see, do this to here. For that. And then I think we have enough for 1, 2. And we'll get that. And yeah, let's take 2 of those for here. And we will build that one. Okay. Six again. Wow. So we're back up to 9. So that was a 3-point play. That was good. Oh, merchant got stolen already. Back down to a 2-point play. Okay. But it worked for for that. So that was good. 8. Good, good, good. I'll take that anyway. We have 2 more city spots. 1 good, 1 not so good. But we'll do what we can do. And yeah. Blue is playing very slow. 11. Okay. So instead of building on the sheep port, I probably should have gotten the science bonus, which I think I might have been able to do. So that was a mistake. Boy, a lot of mistakes in this match, but we're hanging in. We are hanging in there. Okay, we're giving that up. We'll take a wood. Thank you. Thank you for the wood. Yeah, and if there was a way for me to get over to that 11 sheep port, that would be fantastic. But I'm not going to test my luck. Let's see what we've got. 6 again. Oh my God. Wedding. Okay. Can't use it yet. Wow. This is so close. So let's just do that and that. And we are going to pass. Two. Oh my God, it happened. Look at that. So we can build out to that. That is just so funny. And that would actually be longest road again. But, geez, that is just so funny. Okay. Seven. Oh, we're over. Okay. Get rid of, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing that. Got mining. Really? Okay. I think that's the first time I've been stolen from. That's nuts. I don't know what they were thinking they were going to steal from me. They were thinking maybe I had wheat? I don't know. But yeah, okay. Well, I can always move it. Crazy. Master merchant again. Huh. Is he going to put it on me too? Oh. Stealing from green. Does he have an irrigation card? Or oh, he's got the science bonus, so maybe he's been collecting some wheat. I don't know what he's looking for. Oh, smart. That's a good move. I didn't notice that pink also got the science bonus. Okay. So that would be great if I could do it. Blue gonna get a point? Yeah, blue's going after that. I'm not going to be able to do it. So he's almost done his turn. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. 7. Okay. Well, for starters, let's I think we're dropping this there. And then let's, oh, can't use any of those, huh? I think we're just gonna do this. Nope. Do that. Okay. Got nothing. Seven. Good strategy. I get that. 11. Yeah, that was a mistake not taking the science bonus, but it was nice getting the 2 brick, but that wasn't worth the missing out on all this other stuff. Friends, actually, I'm getting a call that I need to take. I'll be right back. No. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, I'm back. So, part of having a crazy day means that I do have to check my phone for stuff like what the call I was just getting. But blue's now up to 9, so I can use Master Merchant. So let's see. 4, okay, he's got brick. I got that finally. Warlord, but I'm nowhere near the to be able to move it around. So let's start with that. Let's see what you got. Okay, so we're gonna take that, and we're gonna take that. Do we want that? What do we have? No, we don't care. We don't care. We'll take that. Oops. We'll take that. Take them both. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this to here. Oh, whoops. Science. Yep, long overdue. Okay. And we're going to hold off on wedding. Let's see if green builds a settlement and goes ahead. 3. Inventor. Okay. We'll take 1 ore plus our mining. Wow. So we need an 8 to get another city, which would be great. That's, I think, what we're going to be moving towards. Six. Got to discard something. We are discarding... I hate to get rid of the crane, but I'm thinking that's what it is. Yeah, let's get rid of the crane. It's really not as valuable. So, okay, let's take a wheat. We're looking for the city. Yeah, Malchik, you're playing kind of on the slow side today, even if you're winning. I feel like I've played against you before, but I can't remember the match. Baby Cola also sounds like a familiar name that I may have played against. Alchemist. 3. Okay. So he's probably getting the Metro. Is that what he's focused on? He's got a ton of cards. Right? Oh, okay. Wow. No Metro, huh? My turn. 7. Resource Monopoly. Okay. Okay, let's start with we're right at the end. So let's put this here. We'll take that. Let's let's do wedding. See what he gives us. Okay. So, So I think we're just going to do we're just going to do mining. Just going to build a city there. Inventor. I just don't know what to steal. I'm thinking. Let's just steal that. And 9. Nine again. Wow. What's blue taking? Taking wheat. Okay. This is crazy if it gets back around to his turn. I was sure that it wouldn't. But that's nuts. So I have another inventor. What am I doing with that one? Okay. So a 9. So there's brick, there's ore. Is he going to roll in the... Hope he does. Is he going to roll everything in? Five. Okay. Yes, he is. He got the victory. 10 points. I'll take a wheat. Another 5. Okay. I think I'm taking. Oh, who hasn't taken? Okay. Oh, science bonus. All right. Let's take that. Okay. It's not letting me play a card? What's going on? Oh, somebody timing out? Oh, he took it. Okay. Trade bonus. Nice. Okay. Whoops. Let's do that. And let's do that. Nice. You've got Warlord. You've got Bishop. I think we'll drop it here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that gets us 10, but is that what I want to do? Let's do that. Let's build here. Let's build here. Let's steal that 9 and put it there. And gosh, we're going to build another wall, and that's it. 8. Okay. Bishop again, which is nice. Okay, we're way over again. Medicine. Yeah. Seven. That's me. I should have built that other city, but it's going to be what it's going to be. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of 1, 2, 3. Now let's, yeah. One more. Okay. Boy, I am really, it's been a weird day, and playing this has kind of taken my mind off it a little bit, but I can tell like the stress of the day is flooded into this, and I'm not playing great, but I can't believe I'm hanging in here at 10-9-9-8. We shall see what shall happen. 5. Let's take wood. Let's try to build there. Need some 4s and 10s. Some 4s and 10s. Okay, stole from pink because I think she had 2 cards. Okay, so I'm going to drop the bishop on that 8 again. Wow. Okay, and a deserter. Boy. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. So we do have the settlement. Let's do the deserter on blue. See what he gives us. Is he going to give us the 2? Interesting. Yeah, blue's very disengaged from this game. Okay. Oh, he left? Wow. Wow. Yeah, I thought I was out of it. Okay. Boy. Let's get to that. Tied the game. That is crazy that we are tied at this stage of the game. But we can't do any trades, right? Because it's all 4s except those. Okay. Eight. Great block. Great block. Spy, I got nothing. He's going to steal from blue. I assume. Yeah. Spy, got nothing. Stealing from green. Oh, from blue again. Okay. Maybe blue had some good stuff. Six. I'll get that city. And then let's just take... Let's take wood. Deserter. Nice. Nice steal. I would love to steal the blue metro. If I get the blue metro, that would be incredible. 9. That actually is... it's mine if I don't roll a 7. And I don't. Okay. So if we take that, I think we've stolen the metro. Right? That. And that. And if I do that, that is crazy. That is crazy. Wow. Wow. I am playing way over my head in this match. Way, way, way over my head. Okay, intrigue. Gosh. So I can do it to pink, but there's no point because they're not going to lose anything. Okay, let's take that. Let's try to build another settlement. We do have another settlement spot. On the 10. And I think that's all we can really do. Medicine, good one. Yeah, we're kind of maxed out here. Okay, so, oh, pink is coming along there. Let's saboteur. Got to get rid of 2. Let's get rid of 1, 2. Okay. I think that makes sense. 5. Another intrigue? Let's do that. Wedding. Wow. For who? For green? Let's do that. And that. I mean, I want them to keep longest road, so okay. Yeah. Boy. This is really, really an incredible match. It's a shame that blue left. It really is. Let's see what he does with it. He stole from me. He stole. Okay, it's there. Stole my wheat. 6. Well, we'll take a wheat and we'll move this. Let's see. I think we're putting 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. We have 6. Where's 6? So, whoops. That's not what we wanted. We wanted that. Green's also at 6. Chase robber. I think we'll drop it here. You're ahead. We'll take that. We'll do that. And that's what we got. 7. Okay. I don't really have much. Okay. Bishop. Yep. Good spot. I only had one more. Ooh. Is this how pink wins? Yep. Look at pink go. This could be pink's game. 7. Gonna put it on like our 9 or something. Let's take this. Alchemist, okay. That's good for me. Okay. Ten's good for pink. 9's good for pink too. Wow, 9's good for me though. think I need to do... I think I need to do 8. It's good for everybody, but it is what it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 and 4. Road building. That's really funny. Okay. Let's use saboteur. Okay. Let's let's do that and that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's build up that. Okay. Boy. Okay, so we got the bishop. Let's take a wood. Try to build a settlement there. Spy. Yep, I got a ton of stuff taking the bishop. I assume, or stealing from blue. Yeah, stealing from blue. Okay. Oh, good card. Good card. Terrific card, really. 9. Okay. I need to max out my yellows. My trade. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Well, maybe couldn't use it on... Seven. Wedding. For blue. Give you that. And I'll give you that. Okay. Oh, and stole my other road. Wow. Stole both those roads from road building. That's crazy. Okay, but a smith card's good. 5. That would be 3 and 4. Take that. Okay, let's just see what I get by dropping this. Okay. Smith, I could build up that and that. Build up that and that. And I can build another one there. And then I think I'm doing that to here. And we'll build that. Okay. Take a wood. Hmm. So I was getting a ton of 4s and 10s, which dried up after I got the sheep port, ironically. So let's see. Green's going to do like an 8. Yeah, that's crazy good for her. Or him. Not sure. She going to take the lead? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This could be the lead. Wow. 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 Crazy. Yep. 5. Oof. Another good one. Okay. Do that. I can steal the merchant, which is good. 9. Okay. So that gives me the settlement. That's game. That's game. Wow. Okay. I got the settlement. We'll just do that. But we're going to, I can't steal that. Okay. And we're just going to drop that on there. Yeah. Wow. Wow, friends. That is, I am stunned. Oh my God. If you stuck around to watch this whole thing. So I've played other games where I call this a trap, where in Cities and Nights, where you only start on ore, wheat, and sheep. And I did. And clearly I should have taken, instead of the 8-4 spot, I should have taken the 6-3 and just told myself I'm staying on the main island. Don't even worry about it. Unless I got, like a ton of road builders or something to figure it out. Even with that handicapped, even being handicapped like that and not even building a road back, which would have, even that one little move would have really been big in this game, right? Even that, taking it and taking the ship. I was thinking, okay, I've got to kind of threaten, but then I'm like, I'm not on wood. I'm not, whatever. And the 3, rocked it. Let me see. 3, let's do the dice real quick. 7 3s, that's a good number of 3s. And yeah, I should have done, and the 6, right? The 6, yeah, 22 6s. This game would have been very different. Of course, everybody's picking on blue. They probably would have been picking on me. If that had been me. And blue, oh my God, that's a whole nother story. Blue ended up with 2 cities, but we'll take a look later how many they built. But so I started off, I thought my first settlement spot of the 8, 9, 10 was better than the one next to it, which I invented, but was a 9, 6, 9. Right? I think that was a 9 there, right? On the brick. And I think it was, or was it a 5? Maybe it was a 5. 5's got moved around a bit. Maybe that was a 5. Anyway, whatever it was a good setup. Oh no, it wasn't. I'm sorry. It was I think it was a 4. Maybe. I'm not sure. But so I chose to go with the wheat or sheep, thinking that, if, and the wood got gobbled up, like the good wood spots all got gobbled up right at the end. So, I kind of had my fingers crossed, and then they were gone, right? Blue, who double went, did not clog up the 8-11, right? And then green did. So then pink, what did pink do? Pink went to the 11-4, but was that an 11? I don't know. I don't remember what that started as. But I think it was invented as a 5 for a while, or did it start as a 5? I'm not sure. Yeah, because I switched it to an 11 from the 5 gold in the southeast corner. But anyway, so it was an interesting all setup, and I fell into the trap. I fell into the Cities and Knights trap of only being on 3 resources. And I'm telling you, friends, if you're watching, leave a comment if you disagree with me, but my experience has been, and seeing other players fall into it, it's a trap. And because you're so focused on, you don't want to lose your knight, and build a knight and save your knights, and you're not thinking that the dice rolls are just going to be the dice rolls, right? Like all those 3s rolled, and not as nearly as many 8s rolled, and all that kind of stuff. So sometimes it's just better to try to pick some spots and get your array of resources, because I already had one spot that was going to be, having an 8 wheat and a 9 ore can make up for a lot of problems that may come up in a game, because potentially once you get a city there, you might have a city factory going on, and I kind of did, right? I got all 4 cities out on the board, but that's a trap, and that trap actually I was able to win the game. And I was thinking there might be some way that I can connect and get longest road. And let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, probably not. Okay, so I probably could. 9, 10, 11. No, maybe just get to 11. I'm not sure, but who knows? But maybe there was some way of building out that I could have gotten longest road even, which would have been really crazy. How many roads did I have left? Okay, I had plenty left, so it wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, so I stuck in the middle of the board there. I really didn't have a whole lot of options, and I think I'm out of spots that I could build new settlement spots, that's all gone. Fortunately, this game has a lot of other ways to get points, and you see that I've built up to 3, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm up to 10 powered knights, which is tops on the board, I believe. Pink has 2, 4, 5. Pink has 2, 4, 5. Blue had 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, so I guess I'm 1 ahead of blue. So I would have gotten that point. But still, even if I'd gotten that point, it would still have to get back around to my turn for me to win. And within that, look at that green, Pink has 11 resources and is not over, so even if they roll a 7. And green has 12 resources. And, so it might have been a very tight match. And pink might have been like next turn win, because look at pink also has 3 cards, 3 progress cards. So anyway, this board was crazy, and I boxed my own self in a bad move that, a smarter player, maybe you watching, would have done better than me. And I readily admit it. So please leave me some comments and let me know. I made other mistakes during this match. I didn't utilize the resources I had well enough. I was noticing, oh my God, I'm over and I could have done this. I'm over, I could have done that. Or I should have done this, should have done that. and I got sevened a lot, and I lost a ton of resources from sevens. So, building two walls late in the game did help. I'm assuming I wasn't paying enough attention to when the sevens were rolling, but I felt like I wasn't really getting sevened as much later game, even though it was definitely rolling. Okay, so let's go to some of this stuff. Let's take a look at this page first. Yeah, so I didn't get any Catan points. There's only one Catan point, and that's blue, and a ton of losses of cities during this match. So where was the... It's up to... Okay, barbarians were 14 strength, so there's 14 cities out there. I had 4 of them. Blue had 2. Green had all 4 out, which is crazy because that was like a late game rush on their part. I mean, they were cityless through the first half of the match. I mean, that's just brilliant how they turned that around. And let's see, pink has 1, 2, pink only has 3. Huh. Okay. Yeah. And to show you how late in the game that is, take a look. Like green's only at level 1 of science, and they're on the 8, and the 8 rolled a ton. So, and I think that was the first city they built back, by the way, too. They have a lot of the trade because I switched that with the 7. And yeah, that I switched. I think it was up in the northwest corner there. That 9 was an 11, and I switched that out with something. I can't remember which spot it was now, but yeah. Oh, it was their 11 brick was a 9 brick. So yeah. So the game did start with pink on the 996. Okay. I guess. I think. Okay. Yeah. But I chose to go without brick. And chose sheep instead. All right. So yeah, so that's pretty crazy. So it was 14. So we built 4, didn't lose any, got robbed 5 times. Green got robbed 7 times, built 5 cities. What did we say? Okay, so they only lost the 1 in the first round, and then came back with 4 without losing any more. Pink must have lost 2, right? It says 5 cities built, and I think they only had 1, 2. Oh no, they had 4 out. Okay. I didn't notice that there were 2 down at the bottom. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So they only lost 1. Blue, 4. So I think they lost 2. Blue lost 1. 2. Yeah. Blue lost 2. Okay. There was a time when it looked like they might lose 3, but they didn't. I can't remember what happened. Did I build an extra knight or something? I was like, I need to start getting the points. And not, holding back on that. And I'd rather just get the points than sink my opponents. So that might have been that round. And that might have saved them. Okay, so there was some trading, not a lot. I got 4 trades, 3. Roads, wow, I built 11 roads. That's crazy. That's a lot for me for my setup. 14, yeah, 11, and 9. Boy, blue should have been building more roads. I'm not sure, they quit, so who knows. The game was long. Blue left. Blue may have been distracted with something else going on. Blue, Malchik 78, because they were slow to roll the dice, they were slow to play, they were slow to respond to trades. I think that one time I was like, what's happening? My turn is timing out. No, I think what was timing out was them having to make a decision for what resource to take because they had the science bonus. And we were just like sitting there, and I was like trying to play my cards, and I'm like, what's going on? The timer's going. So I had a little bit of confusion there as to what was going on. But yeah, blue played very, very slowly. I play slow, and I timed out that turn, but blue really played slow. So dice rolls, yeah, eights were crushed. 22 sixes and only 10 eights. Fives and nines both rolled better. Fours and tens rolled really well for me the first half and then died. Fortunately, I did switch that 11 and 9. That helped. Earlier on, I could have invented my 4 or my 10 to a 5 or a 9, and I just felt like, they're rolling. I'm not really going to complain about it. So that's what that was. Now maybe, if I look at it, maybe I could have switched them both to 4s or both to 10s, right? And that way maybe gotten a couple of extra science bonus points. And that might have been the way to go with that when I did that switch that one time. I'm not sure. That might have been smart. I'm sure I'll rewatch this. It'll be up on YouTube, and I'm bound to want to rewatch it because I feel like I played really out of it. I felt like I was playing over my head and got crazy lucky. Really, really crazy lucky. And that's kind of my takeaway from this. That the dice weren't. I guess I made my own luck, right? So maybe that could be confused with skill, but it seemed like that was the case. Because I did not play my greatest game. I think the others felt like I was trapped. Blue at least was like making moves to get out off that island. Which I think they kind of had to pretend to do. Even whether they did it or not, they had to kind of pretend to do it. They weren't on sheep, right? I kept trying to trade them sheep at different stages in the beginning. Also, they had bad wheat. And I think that's smart to try to build up to the 6. That's what I would have done if I were them as well. You need to get to that 6. They were losing cities because they couldn't keep their knights activated. So yeah, and people there was a lot of wheat, and I wasn't really trading it, and pink wasn't really trading it, and green was getting, I guess, one at a time on the 8s, right? So green was getting enough wheat as well. And then, once we got out into the islands, look at green has a city and a settlement on a 9 wheat, so they were getting a ton of wheat from that, because there were definitely quite a few there were more 9s than 8s in this game. Straight up, more 9s than 8s. So, yeah. What else can I say? I think that it was a pretty interesting game, and I am happy to take the win. And speaking of that, let's take a look at ELO real quick. Okay, so look at that. We're all diamond rank. I got 11 points. Hooray! I've mostly been feeling like I've been playing 3-player matches, so 11 points I guess is like a good amount on a 4-player. Although I've seen more. But that's great. I'm up to 1332. And Malchik lost 11 at so they're behind me in terms of ELO, right? 13, they're at 12. They're at 13. Green. Hard Gay is at 13, 18. They got 3, so they must have lost about 3. Yeah. And they're at 1284. So they lost 3. So yeah, interesting how that worked out. I got 11. Blue in last place, lost 11. Green in second place got 3, and pink lost 3. I guess that's just because we're all like in this diamond level, that the numbers aren't all over the place. I'd love to find out what these other players were thinking, because in many, many ways I was flying under the radar until it kind of got into the late game, and there I was, like right there, But it is what it is. I am happy to take the win. Absolutely happy to take the win. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, back in March of earlier this year, I restarted posting some of these Catan matches. I had posted some over COVID and then forgot about the channel. Started playing more online with friends, and those are custom matches that we play on Thursday nights where you're invited in, there's no elo, and it's just, we play on Discord, talk, play, have a great time. Some people I know in person, others I've only met in line because we open it up. I post it on the Catan Universe Facebook page occasionally. You can scroll through and find me posting it there with the Discord channel and the invite to come. It's free to join us, and we play with people of all levels. Those of us who I know from in-person playing, and we moved to online playing during COVID, we learned how to play these expansions through Catan Universe. So I am very patient when people come and they're not very good and they have questions, and I'm like, hey, we'll answer your questions on Discord. It's much easier to learn to play these expansions online, because you can only do what the game will let you do, right? In terms of playing the cards and things and all that kind of stuff. So, and you can always ask questions. So we're very open to that. So if you're relatively new and you want to play, definitely take a look in there. We play Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We meet on Discord, and then we get invited into matches. We usually play like 4, 5, 6 player match, but this past week we had more people than that when we got started, and we broke up into two different games. But in Discord we have several rooms, so it's not a problem. And yeah, so that's fun, and I'm throwing that out there if you want to join us. I do not record those games. Those games are just simply the fun of playing competitive Catan matches, But please like, subscribe, and comment. I am really pleased that we've been getting so many views from these. And if you want to go back and look at some of my earlier matches, and you like Cities and Knights and Seafarers, I would look for the match. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's back in like March 15th, and it says like restarting, whatever the title of that video is. And from that point forward is all Cities, Knights, and Seafarers. And yeah, so okay, thanks again for watching, and again, please like, subscribe, and comment. I really am learning a lot. I'm getting better. My elos, this is my highest elo that I've been at. I'm really wondering why, when I'm going to start playing more people who are grandmasters. A couple have come up, I think, over these past couple of months, but I'd like to get closer to where the grandmaster rank is and start seeing more of those people. I don't know what the number is that you need to cross to get the grandmaster, but hopefully I'm getting close. Okay, thanks a lot. See you soon online.